Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gang bang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up. You already know it's another Surfer Nation situation. You feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know we in that good old wave cave. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. We about to get right into it after I make sure everybody doing good physically and mentally, because shit is real out here. And of course, I need y'all to get ready to hit that like, hit that comment, and hit that sub to holla at the blood. Yo, that boy K Flock, that boy just got hit with that 30 piece, y'all. Nah, I'm saying got hit with that 30 piece. Alright, so before I get all the way into it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read, what was reported by, I believe it's ABC News, but basically the whole sentence and the statement that they had, that they was making during the whole sentencing process. His lawyer had something to say, prosecutors had something to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read this. This brought by ABC News. It states, rapper K Flock sentenced to 30 years in prison for conviction in shootings. Boom. So rapper K Flock was sentenced Tuesday to 30 years in prison for a series of shootings in his Bronx neighborhood, derailing a music career that was just taking off before his 2021 arrest. The 22-year-old rapper, whose real name is Kevin Perez, was sentenced by U.S. District Judge Louis J. Lehman, who criticized Perez for sending the wrong message to his young peers by glorifying violence during the less than 18-month stretch from 2020 to 2021 that prosecutors said left dozens of people on the Bronx street shot at, injured, or killed. He stated, "You taunted, you celebrated, and you helped create a cycle of violence," Lehman said, noting that Perez bragged on social media that he was exonerated on the top count and wrote "Kill all rats" on Instagram after a trial in which gang members testified against him. The judge called Perez a man of promise, but said a lengthy prison sentence was necessary for 4 separate shootings that injured multiple people while he led a gang known as Southside/DOA. Perez was convicted in March of charges including racketeering, conspiracy, and attempted murder. Perez insisted that he had changed, saying, "What I was at 18 is not what I am today." Saying everyone deserves a second chance, he added, "I was just a kid, didn't really know better." But Lehman criticized him for not expressing any concerns for his victims. "To date, you show no remorse for your conduct," the judge said. Perez was named Billboard Magazine's R&B/Hip Hop Rookie of the Month in November 2021, following the release of his first album, DOA Tape. It put him on the map as a newcomer in the New York drill rap scene, which features performers who wield weapons and lyrics containing slang about violence. The music includes threats and taunts, a fact Assistant U.S. Attorney Patrick R. Maroney noted as he asked Lehman to impose a 50-year sentence, the same sentence recommended by the court's probation department officer. He was very good at celebrating his violence and getting under the skin of his rivals, the prosecutor said. In their sentencing brief, prosecutors wrote that Perez signed with a music label and used violence to further his career. The music that had glorified gang violence made the defendant famous and now rich, they wrote, accusing Perez of encouraging violence through private messages. Defense attorney Michael Ashley, who asked the judge to levy the mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years, said his client grew up in one of the nation's most dangerous neighborhoods and fell under the influence of an older man who encouraged gang activity. The judge said he took into consideration that the crimes occurred while Perez's brain was still evolving and maturing, and that 6 of his friends died from gun violence before he turned 18. The life of the street, it seems to me, is all you've ever known, Lehman said. Alright, so that boy, like I said, that boy K-Fly got hit with that 30 piece. Know what I'm saying? Federal charge and everything. I know he was currently being held in Essex County Corrections, you know, my home county and everything, that good old green monster. And but he was in the federal, of course, in the federal holding. Know what I mean? And you know, we've been waiting to find out, you know what I'm saying? We've been waiting to find out. So I believe he like 22. So he got like 4 or 5 years and something like that. Got hit with the 30 piece. And I've been hearing some people say he got hit with 40. Some people say he got hit with 25. Now, unless like it's a 30 with 5 years suspension or something like that, I don't know where the 25 is coming from, or unless you subtracting like the time he did from the 30. Know what I mean? But with Tom in, you're gonna be doing like 25, you know what I mean? Like 25 and everything. And I know in the feds you gotta do 85% of that time. So when it's all said and done, by the time son be getting out of there, he gonna be damn near 50. You feel me? The way my calculation works. You feel me? Like I said, I heard some people say 25, niggas saying 40. I don't know where these numbers coming from. Alright, but going off of what I just read, you know what I mean? Not off of no speculation or whatever the case may be, unless I missed a detail. And that's why I need y'all to hit the comment section. You know what I mean? Correct the blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above correction. So that's a gang of time. You feel me? And I will say it's a good thing that he beat that body. Now I mean, I forgot the dude name. I believe I probably read it in that little reading segment I did. But either way, he bodied the dude, but he got off on self-defense, thankfully. Cause you know that's an easy life right there. I mean, that's an L. I mean, if they wanted to get at to you and all that. And they could have really gave him basically equivalent to an L in this one, because as y'all heard in the reading, it was pushing for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's basically an L right there. You know what I mean? That's basically an L. Like, yeah, he could get out after that, but I mean, how old you gonna be at that time? You know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta understand through all that time, you gotta hope you don't catch no extra time, because that's a lot of time to catch extra time. And being that he's young, he's an active dude. Now, I mean, that's one thing I will say as far as K-Flock. I never heard no pussy activity coming from. Now, I mean, like I never heard that. Like from what I see, son do stand on business. Know what I'm saying? Even in jail, they saying son stand on business. You feel me? Even when he was in Riker, they saying like, yo, son was on that. You feel me? Like even like him having issues and all that. I haven't heard nothing bad about son. So I will say he do live what he rap. Now, did he do things the smart way? Of course not. Like son was on live talking crazy, you know what I mean? Before he did the whole boot bop with old boy, he was all on live showing the freaking blick on him and everything. You know what I'm saying? So he was definitely reckless. Then he got caught up in that indictment where it was like, I forgot how many, I don't know, it was like 8 or 18, or however many of them dudes that are from his hood, and they were saying he was the ringleader and everything. You feel me? That's where this whole federal thing started coming in at. You know what I'm saying? So he's been active. For him to be a young dude, he's been active. And mind you, when he got locked up, he was like, what, 18 something like on that when he got back. You feel me? So it's like you did all of this before you was even 20. You know what I'm saying? Like according to them. So it's like, all right, you made the bed. You for sure gotta lay in it if that time comes. You know what I'm saying? And this is also like, should be a warning to like the younger dudes that look up to these rappers and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, in mind, I come from that. You know what I mean? I've been a gang member 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, really over 20 years. Like, really, I'm taken away from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just around that shit all. So, like, I've been a member 20 plus years, basically. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga done did all the BS and everything. Of course, social media and all that wasn't popping the way it is now. And I don't come from a culture of dudes running to live and talking about everything they doing and showing that they hunting their ops down and all that. I don't come from that. So you would have had to work a little harder to be able to gather evidence on me and my circle of niggas. You know what I'm saying? But this is a different time, and it seems like a lot of these young dudes, that's what they go to. Like, none of them is getting the memo that the feds and law enforcement period is watching. Y'all niggas do the job for them. You feel me? So anyway, and of course, it's guilty by association. You know what I'm saying? So when you get caught up in these RICOs and stuff, it's like, nigga, you just being associated could get you caught up. So anything extra you do, you're just gonna add more fuel to the fire, right? But like I said, this should be a warning to the young dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, do you really want to go this route? Because some of us do get away. You feel me? And I say us because I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for sure, even though I move smart and all that, at the end of the day, I know my memory. And it done been some situation that I don't know how the hell I got up out of. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And even though I got bagged and everything, I still, compared to the next nigga shit, I ain't had to do no years in prison and all that. You feel me? So I still got off pretty smooth compared to, you know what I mean? So not everybody get that chance, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody get that chance, but you test fate, you know what I'm saying? Hey, fate might have to do it to you, you know, all that. So unfortunately, this is the time he got, you know what I mean? Can't take that back. Let's say he going to the feds, you feel me? With the type of shit he going to the feds for, his age is young, so you consider high risk. I know in the feds, when you hit like 35 or 30 something, like your point drop and all that. So right now, like, he don't got no family. I know your point drop and everything for that. So I feel like there's a high chance he's gonna end up at a USP. You know what I mean? And shit get real there. That's not Rikers Island. That's not Essex County. Like, USPs in that Fed, boy, it's a different type of timing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he might well go ahead, you feel me, and get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, his demonstrations, his actions have shown, like, he could possibly stand the pressure, but he gonna have to understand too, all that wild doing what you want, not happening, nigga. That shit is strictly followed, and the way they move in the feds, you will try to go against the program and be super tough guy, you know what I mean, from your hood, thinking that shit gonna hold weight there, man, they gonna blast your ass out that yard, boy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he might get his mind right, because it is what it is. The sentencing is happening. It's stamped. Ain't no crying about it, ain't no point. You know what I mean? Gotta put your big boy pants on, you feel me? And take whatever comes with this shit, you know what I mean? And for those out here that's living that same life, yeah, you could possibly have a story like mine, but it's a higher chance, especially these days, you're gonna have a story like his, living that life, you feel me? Like, I'm just gonna keep it real, you know what I mean? Like few of y'all generation, this generation, or even not saying this generation, because older niggas still committing crimes and everything too. But anybody doing shit at this time in this era, you basically sending yourself to jail and or prison. You feel me? Like, because the chance of getting away with shit is so low, it's like, it's not even fun. It wouldn't even be fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't even be fun. Like the odds is super stacked against you. You know what I'm talking about? So hey man, you choose. You feel me? You choose. You know what I'm talking about? Just don't cry about it and don't be no rat if the time comes and that heat get put to your ass. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. So with that being said, you already know, man, it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavvy's world. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. You know, I appreciate every single time, and I appreciate you hit that like, hit that hype, hit the comment, and hit the sub, and holla at the blood. Join the Surfer Nation, because we always waiting. And of course, you already know it's last but not least, always look both ways before you cross that street, because you might get hit.
Wavvy. But if the boy tall slick, I'ma blaze some.